What's up, everyone? Trent here.
Along with Julia.
Welcome back to the channel, and we're here with a new series.
One we definitely have both been looking forward to.
The Sandman. One of the best comic books of all time by Neil Gaiman. I can't wait to see this. It's been in production for ages, and it's great to finally see, or hopefully great to finally see, what the series is going to look like on Netflix. Sleep of the Just, episode 1. Let's check it out.
Let's go.
We begin.
Oh, his voice.
In the waking world, which humanity insists on calling the real world.
Love the
As
bag.
if your dreams have no effect upon the choices you make. You mortals go about your work. Your lives, your war.
What a transition.
As if your waking lives are all that matter. But there is another life which awaits you when you close your eyes and enter my realm.
Oh, the gates. Stunning.
For I am the king of dreams and nightmares.
House of Mystery.
When the waking world leaves you wanting,
The dreaming looks gorgeous.
sleep brings you here.
The face in the mountain.
Great freedom and adventure.
Oh, I love it.
Oh,
To face your fears and fantasies in dreams and nightmares that I create
Nerve!
and which I must control,
I want that library.
consume and destroy you.
The perspective changes are so cool.
Or it was until I left my kingdom to pursue a rogue nightmare.
Corinthian. Oh, that helm.
My lord, you are coming back, aren't you?
Why would I not return, Lucia?
I don't know. A presentiment. As powerful as you are here in your realm,
The ruby.
dreams rarely survive in the waking world. Nightmares, on the other hand, seem to thrive.
They thrive. What an intro.
What a
what
great
an intro.
some houses just always look haunted.
To be fair, he is going to an occultist
It
house.
is an occultist house, yes, but... Driver, see ya!
Bye! Oh, not the doorbell I would expect on a house like that.
Good afternoon, lad. My name is Dr. John Hathaway of the Royal Museum.
Are you here to see the makers?
I've come to see Mr. Roderick Burgess.
Father likes to be called Mavis. And it's sorcerer.
Red flag 1.
Red flag.
He has a preferred name, Magus. Oh, John, what have you got yourself into?
Just keep walking.
Sacrifice?
Just keep... Yep.
The Magus will receive his guests in the study, Alex.
Yes, Mr. Sykes.
Dr.
Oh,
Hathaway.
God.
Unexpected pleasure.
Oh, he's so good.
Correct tea for our guest. Please, sit down. You must be exhausted from your journey. Thank you. I received a telegram this morning. My son, Edmund, his destroyer was sunk last week. Off Jutland.
Oh, my condolences, Doctor. As you know, I lost my son Randall recently at Gallipoli.
Forgive me, I understood that Randall was your only son.
Randall was my greatest joy.
Oh.
Have you brought it? The Maudlin Grimoire.
It's one of my favourite words, grimoire.
holds so much power.
Look at that
If I give you
design.
a look, can you really capture the angel of death?
Mm.
Oh yes.
Oh, yes.
With the spells recorded in this book, we can compel death to return our sons to us. Your Edmund and my Randall will live again.
Grief is so powerful.
It's a powerful tool to manipulate, isn't it?
See, I couldn't join a cult. I'd be cacking up, like, in this, just looking at it, just going, God, we look stupid. Or why did we pick this chiffon that goes ch-ch-ch-ch when we walk?
Why this colour? Entrapment circle.
Tonight, we will achieve what no one before us has even attempted. We will summon and imprison death. Here in the darkness.
Is that a Corinthian? Oh.
Corinthian. My creations stay in the dreaming. They do not walk amongst the living, killing mortals for pleasure.
Isn't this why you created me?
To terrorize?
Why should we confine ourselves to their sleeping minds? Here in the waking world, we're unstoppable. There's nothing preventing us from taking whoever, whatever we want.
There is the
My lord. Please, no.
Still subservient to him. I love it.
I beg you. Please.
Oh, so he was about to stop him, and now he's.
Oh. Interesting.
Well.
Yeah.
A coin made from a stone. I give you a knife from under the hills. I give you the blood from out of my veins. I give you a song I stole from the dirt. And I give you a feather pulled from an angel's wing for you to lift up into the heavens.
I love that even he's surprised that's working. He's like, oh.
Yeah.
In the comics, this is one of the most beautiful issues.
I open the way. I open the gate. I summon you in the names of the old
Love the sand.
Oh, nice. Oof.
Good impact. Love the detail in that helm.
Brilliant.
The bone. Oh, what a shot.
Get that pouch for me.
Yeah,
But
get
be
the kid to
careful.
do it.
Don't break the
Don't.
binding, sir.
Yep. Such a jerk using his kid for
Yeah.
this.
See what other treasures you have for us.
I like it. It's safe now. Go, birdie.
So emaciated.
That would not be comfortable getting off your head. Ah.
I was powerless, trapped by a spell cast by an amateur with no concern for the damage he had done to my realm. And to his own.
I was just about to say, enter the waking world as well.
Following morning, there were some sleepers
Give me see.
who could not wake up.
Give me see.
Rise and shine, Dormouse. Can't have you left to school, can we? We
Wake up. Unity,
What's wrong?
call the doctor.
An operator.
What happens to Unity in the comics is terrible. So I'm wondering if they're gonna go the same way with Unity here.
Good morning, Magus.
Ooh. Oh, he is so creepy.
No,
Like, that's too creepy, but
know all about you, Roderick. And the being you've trapped in your cellar.
Blackmail, then, is it? Shake down.
Not
No.
at all.
It's gratitude.
I'm here to help you.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna need all the help you can get.
The Endless.
Did you think death was the only one in charge? The Reaper has family, you know? Desire, destiny, despair.
Which one have I got?
Dream.
What's the good of a god who governs dreams?
Not a god. More than God. Men not governed by their dreams. You've taken his vestments. The ruby, pouch, and the helm. They can lend you an aspect of his power. Extend your lifespan. Allow you to manipulate others. But you must ensure that he never escapes.
The binding circle is intact.
The circle will not be enough. You must construct a sphere of glass.
oh,
inside
nice.
to contain Dream's physical manifestation.
I was wondering where the sphere was going to come in.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
No
So,
one must be allowed to fall asleep in his presence. No one. Or he will escape into your dreams.
it's a
And
nice,
you don't want that.
different telling, but a nice way to explain it.
Why you held me?
Yeah,
Nick?
what do you have to
What
get?
is he to you?
Well, you could say that he made me what I am today. And if he ever gets free, he could take it all back.
Nah, he won't take his glasses off this episode.
Will I see you again?
You should hope not.
That is such a threat. It's impressive to make him look timid. Like, he's a creepy man.
Yeah. But he's also a desperate man,
Yes.
which you can slowly see as he realized he didn't get death.
I know who you are. Dream of the Endless.
Oh, they've got the little
I captured you.
yellowing of
according
the
to
eye.
laws Of magic, but it wasn't you I wanted. I wanted death to return my son Randall. Is that in your power, Lord of Dreams? If I let you go, if I promise to give you back your things, but power, wealth, immortality. Is there nothing you can offer me? Oh, have it your way then.
Should have just
Till you're
done.
ready to speak, I'll enjoy the gifts you've already given me.
Oh, don't show him what you've taken, you fool.
Oh, it's creepy,
Yeah.
but great.
It's like contorted.
Day after day, he pleaded for gifts that are not mankind's to receive.
I love that he's narrating.
Give. So I remained silent. And 10 years later,
Enjoy yourself, of course.
though my presence there remained a secret, my ruby sand and helm brought youth and prosperity to Roderick Burgess and his followers. But for the rest of the world, the suffering continued.
No, but I'm afraid that the Magus insists.
Oh, the Magus insists, does he? And who are you to speak for the Magus? Who the fuck are you?
He's the Magus' son. You fucking twat. And he can do magic too. Can't you? Do you want him to put a curse on you?
Can we still come back tomorrow?
Can they?
Yeah. If they bring cash.
Yeah.
Heard him. Cash only. Now piss off. You're more powerful than you know. you can get me in to see the Magus.
Mm.
And now we have people with aspirations of their own.
Yeah, it was a decent tit for tat, though.
I just wanted to ask. You all right in there?
Oh.
Yeah, that'll get his attention.
Yeah.
I mean, you could release him, but
No. Of course you're not. I'm sorry about all of this. He's not a bad man, my father. He just... If you could bring Randall back, or just give him something, anything, I would let you out
but
if I could.
You would you?
Oh, fuck.
What were you doing down there? Nothing. You were plotting his escape, weren't you? Conspiring against me.
No, Father.
What did he say to you?
I didn't say anything.
You know what would happen if you let him out?
I won't, Magus, I promise.
He'd slaughter you. He'd slaughter all of us. Do you want to die, Alex? Do you? Because if you do, it's relatively simple. Fuck.
Roddy? What is it? What's wrong?
It's Jessamy.
Who's Jessup?
I've been trying to shoot this wretched bird for 10 years now.
It can't be the same bird, can it?
Did he tell you to say that?
No,
Did he?
Father,
Jeez.
see anything.
Prove it to me. Shoot the fucking bird.
Oh dear.
Ethel.
He just said Ethel, didn't he?
Ethel, yes.
As in John Dee's mother, Ethel Cripps. Nice. Love that perspective. Bird's eye perspective. Oh no.
I don't want the birdie to die. I will be a statue.
No. Oh, starting a fire. Oh, Alex, don't you shoot the bird. Aww. No. No! Oh, you are fucked. You idiots.
Idiot. You could have shattered the glass.
Even doing what your dad wanted,
yeah.
you failed.
Clear that mess up.
Seen as a failure.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh, Alex, what have you done? Something happened to Ethel?
You all right?
Well, I'm going to have a baby.
That's wonderful news.
He wants me to get rid of it. I'll be fine.
It's gonna run away?
As much as I know the potential outcome of this, I hope she does. Yes. I'm like you. I'm like you. Miyagi.
I just like that this is still the very first issue of the comic that they've just expanded to an hour.
She's taken it all.
All. Good woman.
Arch, the ruby, the grimoire.
Good woman.
2,000 in cash.
Bring her back here now.
I like it.
See how badly Dreamer the Endless wants out of his cage.
I like the small changes to him as well to show his age.
The woman who lives with me has gone and robbed me of my fortune. She's also robbed you. She's taken your helm, your sand, and your ruby.
Which you took first.
Yes.
Now I can unlock this. You can go after her.
He'd still kill you.
If you give me what I've been asking for. Speak to me! Speak to me! Speak to me! Come on! Speak to me!
It's all right, Father.
Get away from me. If you were any kind of son to me.
Jeez.
Good.
If Randall were alive today.
If Randall were alive, he would hate you as much as I do.
Oh. Oh.
Sir!
Oh.
Never getting out of there.
Just killed his own dad. That was the first time he stood up.
Kill us. What would your father say?
Oh.
I need to think.
That was your chance.
That was your chance.
Because he would have seen that he did his father's bidding and he had no other option.
Are you all right? My father, he's dead.
He took a tumble.
He took a fall.
011899988119991197253. 3.
I'm so sorry, Alex.
Out of loss, new love was born.
I was going to say, and now you can love, and now you
As
can.
with new life. For 9 months later, Ethel Cripps gave birth to a son.
John D.
My mum used to say that if I was good, I went to sleep, a man would come, sprinkle sand in my eyes, make all my dreams come true. But the Sandman's not coming. From now on, Johnny, you and I are going to have to make our own dreams come true. Nothing and no one is going to stand in our way.
This is my friend Paul. Paul? This is our unwilling guest. Look, we've been talking, Paul and I, and if I let you out, will you promise not to harm us?
Oh, that angle.
If you could just speak to us. Just promise that you won't harm me or Paul, and I will let you out.
Oh, wow, okay.
No, screw the henchman.
I believed him this time. Should I have forgiven him for murdering my raven? Perhaps. But in the end,
Oh.
I could not.
I could have asked you for wealth or power, like my father did. But all right, Ethel.
Oh.
Oh.
Free of you. Surely you want that too.
interesting language change as well, with the "this is my friend" in front of the bodyguards, and now
Take me upstairs.
being open with the relationship.
I won't be coming down here again.
Well, was it good in the comic? It
Oh,
was
look at where the wheelchair's placed. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh no.
He knows.
He knows.
He knows.
Yep.
He knows.
Yep, he's like, it's time.
Yeah.
I don't know what to think about. Mallorca. 4 days. And I'll be on a beach. Stinking of suntan lotion.
Oh.
Yep. Alex isn't running a tight ship like his dad was. Don't fall asleep in front of him. Oh, yes. Oh, that was so fluid.
Easy.
And to sleep you shall go. Oh, the portal back! Oh, the cat.
Hello. Where did you come from?
Black cat. Oh, the eyes!
It's you.
Oh, the eyes!
And you have any idea what it was like? Confined in a cage for over a century. Do you understand the damage you have done to your world?
I'm sorry. I didn't know. Please.
Your punishment then shall be a gift. I give you this. The gift of eternal sleep.
Alex, wake up. Please.
More than a century of tortured sleep, of dreams and nightmares running riot, was coming to an end.
He's free.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's out of his cage.
Ah, the blood! Yeah.
So, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to run. And I'm not gonna stop until I reshape this world to look.
Yes! Oh, the teeth
Oh,
eyes.
the teeth eyes.
Ah, love it.
It's Lucienne.
Aww. Oh, what a perspective. What a shot.
Oof.
Look at the detail in it.
The realm. The palace. They are not as you left them.
100 years without Dream in his domain. Oh, it is desolate.
What happened here? Who did this?
My lord, you are the dreaming. The dreaming is you. With you gone as long as you were, the realm began to decay.
The palace staff?
I'm afraid most have gone.
Gone.
Some went looking for you.
And the others?
They thought perhaps you'd grown weary of your duties. And
What? Abandoned them? Had they so little faith in me? Do my own subjects not know me?
if I may, sir, it would not be the first time one of the Endless had just...
Enough.
Yeah.
I will not have dreams and nightmares preying on the waking world. I will bring them all back. I made this run once, Lucien. I will make it again.
Just need to get my things. What an episode! That was so good.
That was so good.
That was great.
And I've only read the first couple of issues so far. And
You've read Preludes and Nocturnes, haven't you?
yeah, Preludes and Nocturnes definitely have
That's
read.
like the first 10.
And listened to the audiobook as well. And there's definitely liberties taken, but I'm happy with those liberties taken because it's able to allow it to translate from audio to comic, or comic to audio to TV really, really nicely, and to have those little tie-ins and those little Easter eggs to, that's why this person is going to go absolutely nuts.
Yeah, this is going to come back later.
Come back later. Nice little full circle moments are going to happen, and I'm so excited for those to happen.
Yeah, I was wondering how long they were going to spend on his captivity. I liked that it was an entire episode.
Because it's a lot in the comics.
It is, and that his captivity is just over one issue. So to expand an entire issue into a 55-minute episode where they've intertwined a lot of other plot points, where we see that we never saw the Corinthian this early, where we've got the Corinthian running loose in the waking world, and you've got Ethel Cripps coming in. It's that they did it really well. The pacing was excellent. The visuals were excellent. The first scene, seeing the dreaming in all of its glory, and it's vibrant, shining, almost Asgardian-esque design, like the Branner Asgard especially. It felt regal and magnificent, and just like everything you would encapsulate in a dream. With you got pirate ships, you got dragons, you got everything, mythical beasts, and then having that as the first scene, and the very end scene with the desolation or desecration of the dreaming. It was framed, shot beautifully, and this is just the first episode. I can't wait for the next ones, and seeing that this season on the Sandman, there's so much to look forward to.
Yes.
But I really like Dream. I think it's Tom Sturridge is fantastic as Morpheus. The visuals they had, even though that's obviously not his natural body with the emaciation, he embodied Dream perfectly. They got the visuals with the eyes when needed to, having the yellow, white, having the whites of the eyes be the focus.
Light, yeah.
It was really just excellent. The narration as well. I was wondering how we were going to see his inner thoughts and how it was going to be portrayed. I was worried that it was going to be done through other characters, kind of telling the audience what we should be thinking. I like that he was narrating his own captivity. We're getting Alex's perspective, and then we're getting Dream's perspective on
yeah.
if he had released me, would I have forgiven him?
Yeah, at this
No.
point, should I've just forgiven him for killing my friend?
I
And
should
then-
have, but I won't.
Yeah.
And
And it's that nice full circle of grief as well, because of the grief of the losing of the sons as well. It's still a grief that he's lost his closest companion as well. And it's like,
yeah,
no, I'm allowed to hold on to this grief.
yeah, it was beautifully done. Seeing the time periods and the just the little changes to the characters and the setting. You saw that basement. It felt like it got bigger as the episode went on. We were shown, and having the Corinthian with the build that glass
Yes.
dome to protect him.
But also, it allowed for that exposition of, because kind of in the comics, it kind of just, they were prepared.
They were prepared. They
were
know
prepared.
everything.
They
They
know
knew
everything.
everything.
He knew everything. He was such a...
He instantly knew he didn't get death.
Yes.
And he was disappointed.
And he was disappointed, and it was like, well, this will just have to do. But having the Corinthian come in and allow for that story to build, to go, you need to make sure no one sleeps around him. Like, you need the amphetamines, glass cage him up, never break the circle, and never let him out. That was a nice little touch. And then the line of, will I be seeing you again? I hope not.
Yeah.
Very nice.
But no, I liked that we got the terrible father relationship with Alex, where it kind of made you root for Alex when his dad did die.
Yeah.
Because you're like, okay, now you can make the right decisions. You can the anger and fury and rage and the birth of love.
Yeah.
Like, that was the turning point that he should have just acted and said, you're free.
Yes.
But again, seeing that play out, and then the jump of when he's got his partner,
Yeah.
the jump from him talking to him, and then we see the reflection and he's old again.
Yeah.
That was an excellent jump. There was just so many little visual cues that passed time well. That the script was really well done in that it allowed for a natural progression of things that needed to be explored and needed to be introduced. Like Ethel Cripps' introduction was done really well, but done very subtly.
Subtly, yes.
And to the outside viewer who hasn't read Sandman,
you're gonna have fun.
well, it sets up the potential that she's now going to play. She has, or we last saw, she has all of his possessions.
All three, yeah.
Is she still going to have those possessions as the series goes on, or
like the 80 years later aspect?
Yeah. Because Ethel's going to be old now, and John Dee's, we see John Dee in that end.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. Is Ethel going to be bargaining to prolong her own life with them? But no, they did take some liberties to expand that story of his captivity. It was done very, very well. I love that we got little cameos of certain characters, like just that ending with the Corinthian and the eating out of the eyes with his eyes, just beautiful. Because when he bent down, I'm like, he has an eye in there. He has an eye in that socket. It was dark, and I'm like, have they just missed the CG? And then I realized, no, he's actually just devoured that guy's eye. And it was, delightful. Did you get that? Full. I have to think about how I was going to break that up. But no, such a good first episode. Can't wait for the rest of the series. I'm so keen. And basically, if you haven't read Sandman, go and read it. You won't regret it. DC are basically publishing the books annually now. There's a really good collection.
There's a issue 1 coming, a reprint of issue 1 coming
facsimile.
out this week, a facsimile, but it's got the Netflix cover.
Yes.
So if you just want to read the first issue to see what the art style's like and to see how Gaiman's writing style is, a great way to start.
And you've also got Sam Kyth on art, and it's beautiful. Or the audiobook. I strongly recommend the audiobook.
Strongly recommend the audiobook. Do not listen to it at night if you're trying to fall asleep, though, because you will have nightmares.
But Tom Sturridge sounds exactly like James McAvoy does in the audiobook.
That soft,
the soft-spoken, deep looming voice.
The one that says something and you're suddenly on your knees, or in the fetal position, whichever one.
That's all we'll take. But no, I highly recommend it. definitely check out the comics and the audiobook. Can't wait for the next episode. We'll be watching that, so just wait for our reaction on that. And as always, I'm Trent.
I'm Julia.
And as always,
Keep it nerdy.